Alright, welcome. I'm Severin Gomboc, and in this lesson, in this video, I will show you how to play my arrangement of Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. You can download the tabs on my website, check the link out below, and let's have a look. Okay, so you should know at first that this song is divided into 5 parts. We have the intro, we have the chorus, we have the pre-chorus, and we have the bridge, and we have the outro at the end, of course. We will start with the intro. I will play it for you, and then we will have a look, tab for tab, note by note, how it goes. So it goes like this. Okay, and we grab the G note, the G chord, and we play the low E string and the open D string. Then we play the G note on the E string, third fret on the E string, then second fret on the E string, then 5th fret on the E string together with the A bass, so the open A string. Back to the 3rd fret on the E string, then 2nd fret on the E string. Pull off to an open E. Okay. Then we come to the B chord, and we play the E string on the 7th fret, the B note, together with the G string on the 7th fret. So bass on the 7 and G note on the 7, then E string on the 7th fret. With the pinky we grab the 10th fret on the B string, then again E string on the 7th fret, then we are coming to the C chord, where we just play the bass and the melody note. So, 8th fret on the E string, on both E strings, then 7th fret on the E string, then 5th fret on the E string with the open D as a bass, and then the intro ends on the G note on the 3rd fret on the E string. And then the chorus starts. And this part has the same chords in it and the same order of the chords, so we start again with the G note, and the melody note is on the 3rd fret of the G string, of the E string, of course. And I play with my thumb. I play I alternate between the strings. Then we are coming to this E minor chord, and I keep the pinky on the 3rd fret on the E string because we need it for the melody note, and I add with my ring finger the 2nd fret on the E string, and the rest is index 1st fret B string and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. And let the pinky go. So 3rd fret, E string, 2nd fret on the E string, 1st fret on the E string, 5th fret on the E string with the open A string as a bass, and then 3rd fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the E string with the middle finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, then pull off to an open E string. Then we grab a B minor chord, but with an open E string. So we don't bar the chord. So we just, with the index finger, we just grab the bass note, the B string, the B note on the A string, 2nd fret. And we play E string, B string, G string, and then again the B string. Then we come to the C chord, and we let go of the index. So 1st fret, B string, open B string, 1st fret, B string again, D string, but I play the D string with the pinky on the D note on the 3rd fret of the B string, then 1st fret of the B string, open B string, and 2nd fret on the G string. And then we are coming back to the G chord, where I play the open G string and the 3rd fret on the E string. And after that I play 3rd fret on the E string. And the rest is the same as before. So we have the A minor chord, the B minor chord, and at the end I just play the C. So 1st fret B string, open B string, 1st fret B string, and then the D chord. And yeah, that's the chorus. Then we play everything again, and to lead in to the chorus I play open E string and 2nd fret on the E string. Alright, let's move on to the next part of the song. And this is the verse, or the bridge, or however you want to call it. Alright, and the verse is in a different key, so we have now different chords for the verse, or the bridge. I just call it whatever you want to call it, and because the song structure is a bit different as in other songs, because it starts with the chorus and then the verse and then the bridge and the pre-chorus, whatever. And it's an E flat chord, so we play on the A string the 6th fret, and with the ring finger we bar the 8th fret, and we play with the pinky we play the highest E string on the, what is it, the 8th fret, then we slide down, or we move it down to the 6th fret together with an C chord. So we play the third fret of the A string. And it's a C minor chord, so with the ring finger I play the fourth fret on the B string. But important is the melody note on the E string and the bass note. Then third fret on the E string. Then again 6th fret on the E string. This is third fret on the D string, and with the middle finger I play the 4th fret of the E string. Then with the pinky 6th fret on the B string. Then 3rd fret on the E string, and with the thumb I play the G string on the 3rd fret. And I do a hammer on to the 4th on the E string, then 3rd fret on the E string, 6th fret on the B string. And we play everything twice. And as I didn't mention that I again played the bass with my thumb in alternate picking, so but you can see it on the screen. When I play the bass, you can leave some notes out if you want, if it's too difficult. But yeah, on the tabs it's written down as I play it, but you can make your own version of it, of course. And then we have the C major chord, where the open E string is the melody note. We play it twice. Then F note, 1st fret on the E string. A chord with an open A string on the bass, and 3rd fret on the E string and 5th fret on the G string. Slide down to 1st fret on the E string and 2nd fret on the G string. And at the end we play open E string with the A bass. Then 1st fret on the E string and 1st fret on the other E string, on both E strings, low and high, this F note. Pull off to an open E string, 3rd fret on the B string, with after that the 3rd fret on the A string. Then D chord with 2nd fret on the E string as a melody note. Then pull off, or you can just leave it, open E string, and 3rd fret on the B string. And then we have the same lead into the chorus like before. And we are back at the chorus. You play the chorus once, not twice, not as in the beginning, and you end again with this D chord on with the pinky on the 3rd fret. And then we come to this bridge, whatever, it's the part, except that Billy Joel can sing better and hit the notes better than me, but I'm the guitarist and not the singer, and I'm your guitar teacher, so who cares? And we have this B flat chord, major B flat chord, so 6th fret, then 6th fret on the E string, then on the G string the 7th fret, and 6th fret with the B string, then again the G string. You can also add the 7th fret, the octave, on the 8th fret of the D string. Then we move it up 2 frets and we play the bass on the 8th fret, and the pinkie is on the 10th fret on the B string. Then 8th fret on the B string, 8th fret on the E string, 11th fret on the B string, then 10th fret on the B string with the bass on the 9th fret, then with the index finger you grab the 8th fret on the B string, then again 11th and 10th fret on the B string, then we come to a D chord where we are making a hammer on from 10 to 12 on the G string with the open D string, then back to the 10th fret, and then we play the open E string together with the C note on the 8th fret on the E string of the low E string, and then we play the 7th fret on the G string. Then everything once more. But we just play the E string, the open E string, and then we come back to the chorus. You play again the chorus one time, then we come to the verse. This part you play it once, and then again the chorus, and then again the bridge, or the whatever you want to call it. Then the outro, you play the G chord with the G note on the high E string on the 3rd fret 2 times, twice, then 5th fret on the E string, then A bass with the ring finger on the 7th fret on the G string and the pinkie on the E string, on the high E string on the 7th fret. So you play twice the G string and twice the E string. And then you add the 7th fret on the E string with the middle finger. together with the E string on the 7th fret. Then 5th fret E string, then 3rd fret E string with the index finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. So it should sound like this. Then we have the C chord, where we make a pull off and hammer on with the index. And after the hammer on, we play a G chord. But I leave out the E string because we don't need it. We just play the B, the G and D string. And then we have everything again. We play again the introduction to the G chord. Yeah, and you play that a couple of times and then you end the song with a G chord. Yeah, I hope this is helpful for you. You have the tabs, don't forget to download the tabs where you can see everything I just explained. If it was too fast, watch the video again, look at the tabs, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fingerstyle videos and more lessons. And if you have any questions, just message me, write me an email, contact me on Instagram, whatever. I'm looking forward to your messages, and yeah, just reach out. And hope you have fun, have a nice day, and goodbye, ciao.